up, guys? Joker here. Today I'm going to be doing another unboxing video for you guys. This is the first part for my new desktop build. My first desktop build, actually. I've been planning this build for a while. I've been shopping around for a lot of parts. Finally got down to a parts list that I'm happy with that also fits my pocketbook. And it all starts with the case. So I went ahead and got the Thermaltake Chaser MK-I. It's a full tower case. I really like the design of it. I was originally going to go with the Cooler Master CM Stormtrooper, but I just found this one just a few weeks ago, and I fell in love with it right away. It's got a lot of space, a lot of ventilation for airflow and everything like that, and space for cable management. So it really covers everything I was looking for in a case, and it should last me for many years to come. For its expandability when new things come out. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the unboxing. And we'll also be doing a very detailed overview of the case. Alright. Oh yeah. I'm fucking so excited to start building this computer. I've been waiting for quite a while for this. So let's go ahead. Easiest way is going to be to flip this over and just dump it out. And that'll work. Let's see, which end is up? Alright, there we go, this way. Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Nice, sturdy design. Steel almost all the way around. Only the front part is plastic. And the top grill is plastic as well around there. But the rest of it is all steel. It weighed almost 24 pounds, so it's a pretty beefy case. Wow. I really like that. That is gorgeous. Phenomenal. Okay, so starting out with the top of the case, I hope you guys can see this okay. I know it's at an odd angle, but I have to be able to see it myself. Starting out over here, we've got the fan LED switch. You've got your fan switches, high and low. Your reset switch, your dual audio ports. And coming over to this side, got your two USB 2.0 ports, eSATA, and two USB 3.0 ports to round it off. And then we've also got a hot swap dock here for your 2.5 and 3.5 inch hard drives. So if you are going between multiple computers, excuse me, and you want to be able to switch fast without having to take the side off and everything, you've got that option to do so right there, which I personally probably won't be using too much, but it's a nice option to have for the future just in case. And also up here we've got the power switch and a nice blue LED light that goes around out here. Also some blue accents in the back, which goes along with the rest of the theme in the case. Coming around to the front of the case here, you can see we've got a really nice mesh grill to allow for airflow. Up top here you got your 4 5.25 inch drive bays for your optical drives. These come out very easy. You just take that right there, pops right off. You can just slide your drive right in. Toolless design, and I'll show you how to get them out once I get the side open. Go ahead and pop that back in there. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and we'll take this off, show you guys the inside of the front. As you can see here, we've got a removable dust filter, and behind that is a 200mm blue LED color shift fan, which you'll be able to see once I get the inside open. Alright, coming around to the side now, you can see starting off up here we have a headset rest, which is a very nice feature because I play primarily with headphones when I'm gaming, when I'm on the computer in general. I'm always wearing headphones. So that's a great feature for me because I never have somewhere to put my headphones. So I really like that feature. Coming over here, you can see we've got a big clear glass window. I'm not going to take the cover off right now, the plastic sheet off right now, just because I want to keep it protected because I'm not ready to build it yet, and it's going to be a couple months before I actually get around to building it. Moving on down here, you can see you can mount your 200mm fan on the case, and you provide yourself with some extra airflow coming from this side here. Alright, coming around the back side here now, you can see we have a pre-mounted, pre-installed 140mm fan. You also have the option of switching that to a 120mm fan, if that's your preference. Up here you can see we've got 3 grommets, so you can go ahead and mount your tubes for your water cooling, if that's something you want to do. I personally won't be doing that, but then, you know, it's personal preference, so if you're planning on doing that, this is a great case for it. As you can see, we've got the cutout here for the motherboard panel. Got 8 expansion slots. And then a nice mesh grill here also for added airflow, and then a big cutout at the bottom for your power supply. Coming back up now to the top of the case, this mesh grill up here, which I mentioned before, is actually removable. It pops right off, just that easy. And underneath, I'll show you here, you've got already pre-installed 200mm blue LED color shift fan. You also have the option of installing a second one, which I'm personally going to be doing. You could also have 2 120mm or 2 140mm fans if you want to do that. And last but not least, you can also, if you see these brackets here, there's 2 here, and there's also 2 on this side, and that is so that you can mount a 240mm radiator. Now coming around to the bottom of the case, you can see we've got 4 raised feet here to give it added airflow coming up through the bottom through the power supply. And these are adjustable into 5 different positions. So you can put it whatever way you want. If you want to keep it profile to keep it sleek, or if you want to stick it out for extra added stability, you could do that, whatever your preference. And down here beneath where the power supply would go, you've got a removable dust filter, which is always a nice feature, so you can easily take that out and clean it, and then pop it back in and you're ready to go. Alright, now coming around to the right side of the case, I've already took the side panel off. There was just 2 screws on the back that you could just take off with your hand, and then you've got it slides right off. As you can see here, there's a large cutout for your aftermarket heat sinks for your CPU, and then also you've got grommets here for all of your cable management, and you've also got quite a few tie-down spots as well. Over here you've got a large bundle of cables. That's for all your front panel connectors. And also on the inside, it's worth noting that there's just over 3 1/4 inches of space between here and where the door is going to be for cable management. And there's also a slight cutout as well on the door to allow for a little bit of extra space. Alright, now coming around to the left side of the case, as you can see here, just like the other side, it's got 2 removable screws. I'll show you just how easy it is for them to come off. Just like that, they're off, and then the side of the case is off. That's it. And you can see here, it's got that big cutout and the mount for the 200mm fan on the side there as well. All right, now looking at the inside of the case, you can see over here, we've got your pre-installed 140mm fan with the 3-pin connector. Also at the front here, as I mentioned, there's that 200mm pre-mounted fan as well. If you look up here, these are for your optical drives. When they are slid into the front, you can just easily pop them out just by pushing that right there. It's a completely toolless design, and it couldn't be simpler. Moving down to your drive bays, these are also toolless. To get them out, you just simply slide that over there, and it slides right out. It could not be simpler, folks. Absolutely toolless design, and even an idiot can do it. As you can see inside here, this is your accessory box. I'm not going to get into that right now. There's nothing really too impressive in there. Just some screws and a couple cables. If you could see that, there's already pre-mounted standoffs for an ATX board. This actually holds ATX and micro ATX motherboards. Alright guys, so that's it for my unboxing and overview of the Thermaltake Chaser MK-I. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please go ahead, like and subscribe, because there'll be plenty more unboxing videos coming over the next few months as I get my computer parts. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.